Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Sunday, which means it is time for another Nozz watches Tower of God. Oh boy, so, God, so this only had like 13 episodes, right? So like we're coming down to the end here. We're coming down to episode 12 of 13. Oh boy. All right. So in our last episode, well, shit popped off. We found, so the guy who was going to betray them, which we found out, basically immediately went like, oh yeah, no, I'm just gonna go fuck up in Dorsey and Anak. And so he did. And Ibisu is, no, Shibisu, whatever the fuck his name is. Ah, God, I've got too many people with a Isu name going on right now and shit. So he's kind of just hanging around doing nothing, I guess, while Anak and Dorsey are getting their asses beat, and Dorsey is now being told to murder Anak. Bam and Rachel are no longer part of the story. Now they are a MacGuffin for everyone else to solve, and everyone else is trying to help do the test. Honestly, I feel like Dorsey and Anak are the main ones who have an actual fucking storyline going on right now. Everyone else is just doing the dumb test that fucking Bam got them involved in. Meanwhile, Bam and Rachel get to sit in the no-no bubble and take a timeout. Which, I mean, I'm totally fine with. Like, just have them killed here and have other people be the protagonists. Let's go. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm hoping that they doesn't just go like, oh, yeah, we're going to just tease the Anak and Dorsey thing. Nah, we're not going to show you how that ends. Because because that's way too interesting. Or maybe they'll have it go here and then we'll have one episode to kind of wrap everything up for this season. I don't know. Let's see, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, and go. Like, they haven't done it yet, but like I've been seeing too many anime recently that'll set up like a big thing, and then it'll be like, this character must make a choice, but they're not the protagonist, so you know, like, we're not actually going to show you that choice. They're just going to show you what happens afterwards and make you guess what the choice they made was. Haha. Like, I've seen that too much. And I don't know, like, this anime is still one of those shows where it's like, they'll either do a thing that's like, oh man, like, that's not what I expected, or it'll be like, oh, it did the thing that I expected for this sort of premise. Shit. And that second one is never good for this premise. Like, you know, like, tower climbing isekai, and this is technically an isekai, because Bam is literally from outside the world. It's just that the world he came from is a fucking cave underground. Ugh. I don't know, man. Like, it still absolutely baffles me that the protagonist isn't a protagonist. You know? Like, if I had to say, like, someone who was the protagonist, I would say that arguably it's fucking Anak or Kun, because they're the ones that actually are agents of change in this fucking story. And by the way, when I say agent of change, I mean that's literally the definition of protagonist. Protagonist is the one that fucking pushes change forward. Like, even Luke Skywalker is still the fucking protagonist of fucking A New Hope, even though he's arguably does the least. Damn, girl, you really gonna do it, huh? Come on, man. Come on, come in. Jump in, stop the murder from happening. Oh, hey, there she is. Yuri, how the fuck did you get here? It's about time she fucking showed up, huh? Wait, so Rachel can do the glowy shit too? What the fuck? So Rachel and Bam are the same thing? Like, they're like this weird... Kitty cat, come here. Ugh. So, like, Bam turned into Shinsu before. So, and he had the same glow. So is Rachel the same? Like, yeah, friendship. Friendship wins. Man, I can't believe after all this, friendship wins. Wait, okay, so finally the Black March has come into play, but I mean, Black March doesn't work for women. So what the fuck does Dorsey think she's gonna do unless she's packing something that we weren't told about? I mean, if that's the case, I ain't gonna say no, but I mean, I guess there's nothing stopping her from just using it as a sword. I guess just won't be able to use its powers. That guy kind of went down like a bitch, huh? For all this build-up, he just kind of got his shit stuffed immediately. Well, at least, at least they're distracting the goblins, at the very least. And a jump! Yeah! Hop, skip, and a jump. Oh, that was fucking stupid, but that's a good bit. So, So why does he call everyone turtles? Or is it just because he's a big dumb alligator that eats turtles? One could probably argue that the tower is indeed hell. Rice boy? Is that what he's supposed to be? He's supposed to be a rice ball? I can't believe Dorsey is fucking dead. I mean... if she kills him, then he can't tell her anything, and she'll be dead if he fucking gets out of here. So, I feel like that's kind of an empty threat. Because if she's dead, what's she gonna fucking care? Is Shibisu throwing rocks at him? Oh, it's Yuri. I figured my boy Shibisu wouldn't get a cool moment, huh? My boy got his moment by playing fucking guide. Okay, so where's the dwarf and the other guy that she was going with? Did she kill him? But okay, but if he gave those swords to the princesses, why does he want them back? That's one thing. Like this whole King Jihad thing, we've gotten really no real like information on what the fuck he's doing. Only that he got the furthest, and even then he didn't even get to the top. Their heads just look like fucking Rack. Like those goblins, they just look like they're fucking Rack's cousins. Damn, Lauro came out of his blankets. Holy shit. He took off his weighted training sleeping bag. Like, he's talking mad shit for someone who's probably going to die there. Like, my man's talking mad shit. Like, why would you say, like, Yuri, like, he already said he's going to snitch. Like, why would you even offer him the possibility of surviving? That's gross as hell, my dude. Come on now. She fucking killed all of his monsters. Alright, so apparently, like, Yuri makes Endorsi and Anak look like fucking garbage. Holy shit. I guess there's a straight power hierarchy with these things, huh? Simp. Simp. Oh, she's a rancor princess. So not only do you have like princesses being better than normal competitors, you've also got Kun planned for you all to fuck up. So the plan was for Rack and everyone else to fuck up. And while they're fucking up, fucking Loro would do the actual plan. What? Okay, so Kun has a short-haired younger brother slash older brother that's hanging out? What the fuck? Oh, he take a little snooze. This sleepy boy. Okay, so what the fuck? Who who the fuck is this boy? An intruder that fucking outclasses all of you on the power scaling, so I mean, there you go, my boys. My man's just used his fucking iPhone to hack into their security cameras, my god. mean, so long as he doesn't blow back and bite him, I don't think he cares at all, right? I mean, if Rice Man dies without revealing that Coffee Boy fucked up, I mean, he's good. He's fine. Okay, so it is a relative, like older brother or something? Like, ooh. So he's got a relative that also fucked up. Seems like a recurring theme for the Coon family, huh? Seems like they just continually fuck up and get exiled. My dude, she seems to be doing just fine on her own, man. I don't know. That was like a weird jump. Like he had the table outside and now he's inside? And there's a missing cup of coffee. That one was a little weird. I don't know about that one, Chief. That's not what he said. The fucking subtitle said, yes, boss. But I know enough Japanese to be said to know he went, yeah, bro, I got you. Like, Anaki means brother, I'm pretty sure. Thank you. Damn, they're just dabbling, like, they're just diving right on into the whole traitor thing, huh? Yuri, just fucking murder him. No one's gonna know. Jeez. Ah, she doesn't want to get her fans dirty. Alright then, fair enough. My man's out here gonna become king of the world. You don't you don't need to draw a knife on someone when you got a knife hanging out in the sky. Uh like I fucking love just how Kun is just out here just being like he is just the commander shepherd of the fucking group, you know? Like everyone just following him because he's the smartest motherfucker going, and I'm just like, nah, nah, you know what you do. We following you, man. We got you. Jesus, squished him like a fucking ketchup packet. Holy shit! How is he alive? That I don't know, man. That feels like that's against the spirit of the game. I feel like the bull should be disqualified on this one. It's a waste of his talents, you say, as he fucking misses. Like, he's just is he missing them on purpose? Is he playing with his food? What the fuck? Yeah, this test ain't shit, I'ma fuck it up. He cares if he fails. Come on, Mr. Protagonist, let's see what you could do. Like, I swear to God, like... Oh no, his head wound! Oh jeez! Bam always gets things done. Does he? Does he get things done, or have you guys been basically carrying him the whole fucking time? Because it certainly feels like the latter so far. I don't know. I feel like saying that Bam gets things done. I think the only time he's really done so is when he fought the Gimp. And he fucking, like, activated his fucking Kekai Genkai. And now, just here now, he was basically doing the same thing before he got Et. So... it's not really him getting things done, it's more like he activates his fucking Super Saiyan Rage mode and just wins by default. Just through pure, just fucking, like, powering through things instead of, you know, being smart. For a second there, I thought he was missing an arm. And I was all of a sudden, like, really hype. I don't know, for some reason I was just like, it'd be really cool if every time Bam just powers his way through something like an idiot, he just fucking gets punished. I don't know, like, encourage him to be smart and think it through. How's she gonna learn how to use it properly if you take it away from her? Come on now. 77th floor? What floor are they on right now? Gimp! I thought she left. And Navigator? The fuck is a Navigator? Okay, what the fuck? Okay, the Gimp is up to something. What the fuck's happening? Yeah, fuck you, Bam! She wasn't crippled the entire time! Betrayal. Oh, I was really hoping. I was really hoping we get something like this. Because Rachel's been being a duplicitous cunt this whole time. I was hoping that wouldn't just go away. Foolish! Foolish simp, the e-girl cares not for your whims. You have outlived your Twitch donation usefulness. Now be gone. You are now banned from this Twitch chat. Tower of God? Nah, Chief. Tower of E-Girl now. Oh, alright. Yep. That's what I. Oh, is there any. Is there any more? No, it's not. There's only like 4 seconds left. Alright. Crunchyroll. God, alright, okay. That was good. That was fun. Oh boy. Okay, uh so next episode definitely going to be just a season wrap up and probably just trying to be like, "Hey guys, please give us season 2, please. Give us season 2. Oh jeez. Oh no." But oh boy. Okay, so that definitely feels like a wrap up of an arc if I say so. So, but I'll wait until episode 13 before I give like my full series thoughts because they can still fuck it up at the end. Um so first thing I want to say is I'm glad they didn't just like brush over the princess thing and be like, "Aha, but here's what happened later." Because like I've seen that a lot lately in just like stuff I've been watching, not on channel but like off channel, just like reading books and fucking things. And it's just like, here's this big standoff. And then they cut to like next chapter or next episode or whatever the fuck is like, "Oh, there's no, yeah, no, we're following some other guys as it's happening." And then the chapter after is like, "Here's the aftermath. You don't know what happened. Fuck you. Whether we tell you or not, and we don't know yet." Like, I'm glad that they actually went and went like, "Yeah, no, here's what's happening. Here's what's going on." Like, oh boy, like, like fucking Sword Art. Okay, maybe it's because I don't remember a lot about Sword Art, and I will continue comparing this to Sword Art. I will. Because it has a lot of the same issues as Sword Art, except it handles those issues a lot better. Like, there's a lot of things in Sword Art where it's just like, okay, here's some shit going on. No one's paying attention to it. Kirito doesn't care, so we don't care. Oh, here's the aftermath. What happened? Fuck you. Like, like that's. And I'm really glad to hear it's like the camera is not tied to Bam anymore, at the very least. Like, at least now, like, we're spending a lot of time with characters that aren't him. And it really does feel like the show and the camera have come to an agreement that no, Bam is not the protagonist. Fucking everyone else is. And I hope they keep that up, because honestly, he is still the least interesting character. Very much so. In Dorsey and Anak fighting Mr. Riceball Man, I like that a lot. I also like the idea that. I also like that. Okay, I'm covered in cat hair now. God fucking damn it. I do like that they weren't able to just annihilate him. Like, that is. Because, like, Anak and Dorsey are probably some of the strongest fighters on team protagonists right now. But them being able to take out a guy who was sent by essentially God to fucking take the Black March and the Green April back, that would be kind of silly. But I also do kind of like how Yuri comes back to kind of solve the problem. And it's not because she gives a shit about Anaka and Dorsey. It's honestly mostly because she has like this weird like attachment to Bam, and she needs them alive to give Bam the thing that she wanted to give him. So I don't know. It's pretty neat. It's pretty cool there. Like, and it didn't feel like it cheaped out. It feels like that fight was, in the grand scheme of things, not super important, and it had already done what it needed to do, which was to get Anak and Dorsey friendship, just friendship confirmed. Once that was in there and they were teaming up to fight him, the fight was essentially over emotionally. They just needed a way to get away, because there's no fucking way they're beating him. And that's good, because a lot of other shows, they would have their combined power beat him somehow, despite the fact that he is a fucking deity tier being compared to them. So, totally fine. Totally fair. Like, fucking power of friendship bullshit. Get that the fuck out of here. Bam and Rachel both doing the weird Shinsu glow, that's kind of weird. Like, we've only ever seen Bam glow like that, and that's because he can fucking turn into Shinsu. I don't know about that one. I do really like Kuhn's plan. Like, Kuhn's plan was essentially anticipating the fact that everyone would fuck up, and so whether or not they did the plan correctly, he would win. That is really good, and a really good use of the stuff he had at his disposal. You know, like fucking making the pigs fight the goblins, and therefore saving them the trouble. Like, that's really cool. Um, the intrigue with Kuhn and his relative, that's some baller shit. Like, I want to know more about Kuhn's like family. Like, how many outcasts do they have? Like, how much fuck uppery is going on here? You know, how many levels of fuck up is he? And I mean, it must have been fairly recent too, because like that guy is doesn't look that much older than Kuhn. He's just a little bit taller. Um, Yuri finally showing up was kind of cool. Seeing her just completely outclass fucking everyone, just pretty rad in general. Um, and even Kuhn versus, and even not Kuhn, and even Bam versus the Bull was kind of neat. You know, like just showing him actually being able to do something for once. You know, this is the first time he's actually fought, like, and not just being overtaken by fucking Shinsu rage power. Is what I'm gonna keep calling it. Uh, I mean, he did pretty good. He did pretty good. Like, I mean, he did have to rely on fucking just powering through with like brute force at the end there, but like he held his own. It's not bad. And even like the big twist at the end with like Rachel not actually being crippled and fucking betraying him. Like I'm kind of curious like how much of this was planned in advance. Like was she planning on betraying him from the get-go? Like was she really crippled like the whole time? Like this was being exposed to the golden Shinzu enough to heal her? Like what's going on there, man? Like I do really like it because this whole time she's been duplicitous and a piece of shit. And that's fucking cool. She from the get-go, like when she first saw Bam, she went like, "Nah, fuck that guy. Don't tell him I'm Rachel. Keep him away from me. Like don't kill him, but keep him the fuck away from me." And even when like she couldn't avoid it, she basically was like, "Yeah, no, I'm not Rachel." Da, 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 da. And now and like she is completely different from how Bam thought she was. And she slips right back into that personality the second she needs help. And then when she no longer needs that help, be gone, simp! I no longer need you. It's a consistency to her character that I thought they were throwing away. I thought they were making it so that like, oh, now that she's helpless, oh no, now she's a like a fucking harmless little damsel that Bam's gonna protect the whole way up. Nah, still the same old cunt. She just needed help. Like honestly, it's fucking great. Honestly, it is like I still have issues with this show, especially like towards the beginning. Like the first 3 episodes are still garbage. You cannot fight me on that. But as time has gone on, while the art looks a little like it's gotten a lot less crayony as time has gone on, but it's still like at some points I'm just like, but why though? Uh, it's at the very and the premise is still very sword art, and there are whoopsie, like there are like I don't know, like it has me on edge sometimes, and just like sometimes I'm just like, but why though? But they're setting up enough intrigue that I can kind of look past a lot of it, and the way they tell the story, a lot of the issues do get mitigated. But the thing is, I'm not sure if that mitigation is from good storytelling or because they don't tell us anything. Like you know, like when it comes to like how the tower works and shit like that. So overall, I'm saying that this is a good fucking series so far. Started off really fucking rocky. Um, I'm not a giant fan of how like a lot of the this thing's too close to me. I'm gonna keep fucking beating it like a fucking Stepford wife. Holy shit. Uh, but yeah, like I don't know. Like I'm not a bit. I'm like I'm not a giant fan of how like a lot of the fucking cast that I enjoyed is just now gone. Like the thief girl is gone. Like, I'm glad the Gimp is coming back, even though she's supposed to have left. That's kind of weird, but alright then. I don't know, like, it's really weird, because I don't want to say, like, oh man, this anime is super great, because it's not, because it's got a shitty fucking start, holy shit. But, like, this is definitely, like an 8.5 out of 10 so far. They stick the landing at the end here, like, okay, alright, you get that 8.5, you earn that 8.5, fucking... But if they fuck up the landing, that goes right down to a 7 out of 10, you know what I mean? Like... Because it doesn't matter if the... Because, like, if the beginning is kind of bad, but, like, it picks up, like, round about the middle and carries it to the end, alright, fine. That is good. That is at least, like, an 8.5, you know? Like, but if you only make the middle good and the beginning and end are shit, like, nah, Chief, that is, like, you are just barely passing with a C. Like, come on now. But, yeah. Good. It's pretty bueno right there. I don't know. But let me know what you thought of this down there in the comments, whether you liked it, you disliked it, or you want to bring up something I left out, because that's entirely possible. Oh, boy. As always, I am Nozz. Remember to like, comment, favorite, subscribe, all that good shit down there, all that good shit. My brain is now full of just jokes about the simp getting thrown off a cliff, so, oh man. Oh boy. Yeah, no, like that bit at the end, sorry. Like I need to talk about it some more. Fuck, nah. Okay, I'll pick it up, but yeah, no, that was great. Just the look on his face of just like, oh no, she's not going to read my donation. Oh no. Oh fuck, yeah. Remember to like, comment, favorite, subscribe, all that good shit. Share on social media, tell your friends, hit the share button down below. Support me on Patreon if you want, which is linked in the description and on the end card, along with a list of all the people that already support me on Patreon. I've got like a new reward tier coming out for like $5 and up. It's on there if you want to take a look at it. And yeah. Alright, yeah, so I'll see you in the next video, but most importantly of all, become a trash mammal today. And I'll see you a round.